Today I'm going to talk you through how we can use the computational layer to give instant feedback to a student, and the example I've chosen today is to have a look at a multiple choice question. So we can get feedback as a teacher from just clicking on these buttons for whichever is the correct answer, and you can see this in the preview section. When I click 4, my preview goes to a tick. When it's 1, it's a cross. And that's great as a teacher, that's really nice for me to see, and sometimes we can just leave it like that. But let's say you want to let the students know whether they've got it right or not. We first of all need to do a little bit of work. So, first thing we want to do is have a place where we can actually write the feedback to the students, and then we also need to have a name for what we're going to be marking. So I'm just going to call this MC1 for my multiple choice 1, and now I'm going to write a little bit of CS to give the students an idea of what we want. Now, writing computational layer is actually quite intuitive. So what I want to do is I want to first of all label my problem as a variable, and that's going to be MC1, because that's where my problem is. That's where they're going to be answering it. This is what I want to do. And this is just going to make it easier for when I want to use this activity, let's say in a second multiple choice further down the line. I'll show you how to do that, but this step here makes it really easy for us. So, what do we want to actually say? Well, there's 3 things that we want to say to the students. We want to tell them if they've got it right, we want to tell them if they've got it wrong, and we also want to see if they haven't even answered it yet. So to do that, we're going to need to write in some content, and this content is just going to be what's in the box. So when the problem, which is them answering it, and they click the submit button, and the problem that they submit is selected, and what was our answer? It was a 4th one down. If I put this in brackets, so that means both of them have to be true, what do I want to say to the students? Well, I want to say to the students, well done, move on to the next question. And that's great. Now, the other option that could happen is that when the problem is submitted and it's not right, what do I want to say to the students? Well, if they've not selected 4, it will instantly go to this one. So if they've selected something and it's not right, I'll say, unlucky, this is not the correct answer. Go back through your notes and try it again. Or something along those lines. And then finally, the last thing I want to know is otherwise, if they haven't pressed anything, what do I actually want to use to a student? Well, I don't really want to say anything from this box, so I'm just going to leave it as a blank text box. To see what this looks like when I preview it, we can see that when I select the answer of 1, it'll be a cross and submit. Unlucky, this is not the correct answer. So they'll go back to their notes, they can edit their response, and let's say if they go for number 4 and submit, well done, move on to the next question. Now, if I wanted to make a series of these, let's say my next question is here, I can just Control-C, Control-V. Because I've created a variable, all I need to do is change the multiple choice answer, and let's say now it's a different question. What is 2 divided by 2? And the answer is 1. When I come to my coding, my problem is now changed to my multiple choice 2, and now the answer is in the first section. And now this will work exactly the same. Move on to the next question, and if they selected something else, it would no longer be correct. I hope you found this useful and informative. It's really nice to actually give students instant feedback so they can self-mark for themselves. But if you need any more tips or tricks, or you want to know how to do something, please let me know and I'll try and get back to you. Thank you.